My friend Jeff Hawk. Jeff, if you would, go ahead and give us just a little brief introduction about yourself and this facility here. What are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing a plaster mine here in around Baker, Oregon, in Bern, and we're pre-Grizzly in this material. A lot of big rocks. Most of this hasn't traveled very far, and that's why you're getting these monstrous rocks. And so we're pre-screening against this Grizzly that's just taken a massive beating, and it's self-cleaning. Nothing's getting hung up here. It benefits us drastically to just come in and get that material, take it up to a wash plant, pre-screen. We're not hanging up on the wash plant. The rocks are 8-inch that are getting washed. That gives us a good amount of bigger rocks that are holding some of the muds and stuff on them to wash as well.
Okay.
And that works out really good for us, and it increases our yardage per day to be able to leave these bigger rocks behind and not haul them up and stack them, and then to bring them all the way back for reclamation as well.
For sure. And so prior to this unit, you had another Grizzly, or you've used Grizzlies in the past. Explain why you were looking for a new one, and then why you found BLUELINE and decided this is it.
Yeah, I've used all kinds of railroad, pipe, Grizzlies, manufactured for mining industry and agate, and they hold up for a while. They always hang up a lot of rocks. You're always beating them out. The angles are a little bit different. Here, I don't give a darn what this angle this thing is, as long as it's leaned forward a little bit and sitting flat, it's designed just right. But if you tilt it even forward a little bit, it even drops some bigger rocks off as well. This is designed twice as strong as anything I've ever seen, or more. I mean, I've thrown absolute tons and tons of material on this, and the paint even chipping on this thing yet.
Right.
You know, it's just
Right.
ridiculous. Most of them, you throw these massive rocks that are 4-ton, one rock. It'll collapse the center, pull in the sides 2 or 3 more times. I mean, it just falls apart.
Sure.
I mean, look at this thing. It looks brand new.
Yeah. And you've put thousands of tons of material over it.
Yeah, and rocks is half the size of a pickup on this thing. 3-yard rocks, they fit in that bucket.
Yeah.
They go against this.
So I was watching this morning when you were running. I was very impressed with how it was working in the cleaning factor. I mean, we can see it in the background here where you're getting a true 8-inch minus good material that you can then run through your plant and not destroy your plant. And you feel like with this unit, are you more productive with it because it's self-cleaning and because the efficiencies that are built into it, so that you're not having to rescreen, rebuild? We'll talk about the rebuild pieces later, but the rescreen and rescreen and rescreen to get the same amount of product.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you need, no matter what kind of agate mining. Anybody that's in a quarry, a pit, I mean, this is what they're actually looking for. They just haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
I stumbled upon it. I've quarried all kinds of Grizzlies, you know, looking the best ones. Everybody says they got the best ones, and you look at them and you go, no. I managed to actually go pick one up to take to Billings, Montana, and I just wanted to stop by the manufacturing facility and see these. Met the owner. I knew within 3 minutes I was buying one.
Right.
I mean, there's no question. You look at them, the way they're built.
It's very easy to see once you put your eyeball on it.
Yeah.
The difference, right? I mean,
It's
the structural integrity that's in the machine is hands above the other ones, right? And
Yeah.
so I own one as well.
Yeah.
I own a lot smaller unit. It's a half yard. It's built for skid steers, and I was looking for the same type of thing, something that is going to last me, that I don't want to have to stop and rebuild. I don't want to have to put in the maintenance hours to make sure that I can keep running as I'm doing whatever project it is that I'm working on. And when I saw these and I saw the structure in it, my background tells me when you have structure and it's built, it lasts.
Yeah.
And this is what this design is.
Yeah, and it's easy to carry. It's very safe. It doesn't fall forward.
It's balanced.
It
When you
goes
pick it up,
exactly
it's
where you want.
balanced, and you put it where you want to, and it doesn't slip and fall. It just,
And you gotta
just handle
say, the weight. These are all full of rock, shotcrete, whatever it is. That this is 18,000 pound Grizzly. If you went to another manufacturer, I doubt it'd be 7,000 pounds.
right, less than half.
Yeah, and I'd collapse it in a week. It wouldn't hold up. I couldn't
For sure.
do this. And just the savings alone, where I'm not bringing the rock back and disposing it, and I'm just slinging it to the side is 50%. Could
That's
be even
huge.
more. Yeah,
So a 50% number, I mean, you just talking small term, a 50% decrease in time is,
and the
man,
machine,
that
the
equates to
crawl
so
around
much
through
more
here.
other things that you can be doing then on the rest of the process. So your beginning process eliminates all this extra time and work and effort, fuel, labor, all these other pieces, and you can now focus on the process side, the cleanup side after, all of that stuff, and you got still time in your day.
Oh yeah,
That's huge. That's a huge statement right there.
yeah, very efficient. I have yet to hang a rock up in it.
Right.
You know, it's well worth the money. You know, people ask, I'm sure, well, what's the dollar amount on it? You know, it isn't the dollar amount. It's what is it actually going to do for you?
Sure.
Is it going to serve the purpose?
We could talk about dollar amounts, but I think with what you've already said, we've already talked about how it has actually already paid for itself, probably more than likely multiple times over,
Yeah,
because of the efficiency.
Yeah.
Just that.
Yeah, that is right.
Awesome. Well, Jeff, I appreciate your time. Appreciate your business.
You
Thanks for
bet.
having us in your mind, man. This has been fantastic to come and learn your process and see it in real action.
Yeah, it's hard to explain and
It
stuff,
is.
and then when you see it, you get what I was talking about.
Yep.
You
Yep. I've enjoyed it, so I appreciate your hospitality.
know, excellent.
Thank you.
We do too.